Hello guys and welcome back to our channel Barca Admirers for today's dosage of all the latest news updates and transfers roundup regarding Football Club Barcelona. In this episode, we have once again a big update regarding why Messi has not yet renewed his contract, and I'll be honest with you guys, despite Messi being very willing to continue, things are indeed looking very discouraging. On the other hand, former Barca manager Pep Guardiola makes a statement regarding his return to the club, while Griezmann is reportedly pushed further on the exit ramp alongside many more such updates. So make sure to watch this video till the very end without skipping over any part. We have a small request for our audience. Over 80% of our channel's viewers are consistently watching our videos but without subscribing to the channel. As for our subscribers, only 28% of them have turned on all the notifications for the channel and enabled the YouTube app notifications. So those who haven't yet done so, please hit that subscribe button, press the bell icon, select all and then enable the YouTube app notifications to keep enjoying our videos. Now before we begin, a small shout out to OneFootball. If you are a football fan and want to stay updated about the plethora of latest news coming up in the vast world of football, then OneFootball is the best app for you. Be it the latest news updates, transfer rumors or update about club or international football, OneFootball has got it all covered. It is completely free to use and its biggest perk is that it gives you real-time match updates whenever a game is being played out, and whenever there's a major incident in the game, you will be notified by the app. You can select your favorite club and it will suggest you personalized articles. In my case, it's definitely Barcelona. Be it game statistics, current form of your team or individual performances of your players, you get it all. La Liga, Champions League, English Premier League, Serie A, World Cup, Bundesliga, League One, MLS or AFC Champions League, everything you want, it's here. So go ahead, check it out. Link to download the app is given in the description of this video. For the first one today, we have some major developments regarding Messi's contract renewal situation. Journalist Roger reports that Manchester City and PSG are both very attentive to Lionel Messi's situation. Messi's priority is Barcelona and renewal seemed certified some days ago, but things have stalled now due to La Liga's salary limitations. Barca are working hard to make it official, but the situation is now complicated. In a similar report, reliable journalist Eduardo Polo states that PSG and Man City are both observing the negotiation of Messi with Barca. Nasser Al-Khelaifi does not hide that he wants to sign Messi, while Man City will not be proactive, but they have already let Messi know their intentions. Spanish publication Sport also reports that as Barcelona try to raise enough funds to tie Lionel Messi down to a new deal, PSG are sitting tight and awaiting further developments. It's also reported by top-tier journalist Javier Bosch that Barca need to sell at least 10 players before renewing Messi. The solution would be to transfer Griezmann or Sergi Roberto, two of the highest earning members of the squad. The situation right now is indeed very serious. Barcelona simply can't register any new signings. Neither Memphis Depay, Sergio Aguero, Eric Garcia or Emerson Royal after exceeding La Liga's salary limit. They may have signed them, but they cannot register them officially. So that means that these players can't participate in the games. However, President Joan Laporta seemed to be relaxed on being questioned about the issue. He assured everyone that everything is indeed going very well. Moving on to the next news update, we have the comments of Barca midfielder Riqui Puig. Speaking in an interview with Sport, Puig said that he is indeed very well in Barcelona and he does not plan on leaving the club. When Puig was asked to name his favorite manager, he said that Quique Setien is his favorite because of the way he understands football and the way he treated him. He was also very close to him. He helped him a lot and Puig also learned a lot from him. When he was asked if he prefers any other football club, Puig said that he prefers Manchester City's playing style. They have a coach who understands football his way. He feels very good at Barca and right now he may have no plans to leave, but if he had to leave, he would definitely go to Manchester City and play under Pep Guardiola. Just like everybody else, Puig too praised Pedri. He said that he is the player who has surprised him the most this season for his age, for all the minutes he has played and how he did it. He is demonstrating the quality he has and he is convinced that Pedri can give the club a lot of joy. Speaking about himself, Riqui said that he is an ambitious player. He does not want to compromise on what is already there. He wants to play a lot of games, score a lot of goals, win many titles and be a player that the whole world knows about. The player was ecstatic while describing the feeling that he had while scoring his first goal with Barcelona. He said that it was a dream come true. He hasn't scored in the Camp Nou yet, but he has already scored a goal with the best club in the world. He was the happiest man in the world on that day. Going to the next news update, Spanish publication Sport reports that Matheu Fernandez has claimed 15 million euros from Barcelona as a penalty fee. He believes that the club should pay his entire salary for the 3 years remaining in his contract. Barca announced the termination of his deal only a few days ago. However, it's also reported that this claim by Matheu is completely baseless. In the same way that a company fires a worker, Barca had the right to terminate Matheu's contract without having to pay him the salary in the remaining years of his deal. Reliable news publication Goal.com reports that Barcelona cannot repeat the formula used for Matheu Fernandes with their other players. In the Brazilian's contract, there was a clause through which Barcelona could terminate his contract by not paying his compensation, but this is not the case for any other player in the squad. For the following news update, we have a report by Catalonia Radio. It states that Pep Guardiola has denied the rumors that emerged in the Spanish press about him recommending Luis Enrique to Laporta as the next Barcelona manager. He said that he is nobody to recommend anything to Joan Laporta. He also said that his coaching career at Barcelona is over and Laporta is well aware of this. On being requested to comment on Pedri's fitness issues, Guardiola said that if Pedri is winning the European Championship, it's solely by his merit. One tournament in the summer is enough and he does not need to go to the Olympics. It's too much. The players also need to rest. The calendars are absolutely wild and those who have to pay the price in the end are the clubs and the players. Even Spanish veteran defender Cesar Azpilicueta seemed to be amazed by Pedri. He said that the guy who has surprised him the most in this tournament is the teenager. He can do anything he likes with the ball. He has got such confidence and we can definitely see that when he's on the pitch. Next up, journalist Matheu reports that Kai Ruizatel of PSG is all set to leave his club and he will attend the first day of Barcelona's first team pre-season on the 12th of July. For the following news update, we have the comments of the Chief Executive Officer of Rakuten, Hiroshi Mikitani. He said that as a sponsor of the club and as an organizer of the tours, he is very sorry for the discriminatory remarks made by some Barcelona players. He was referring to the video that has recently surfaced that shows Dembele and Griezmann insulting Japanese technicians in their hotel room. Dembele was the one making the allegedly racist comments, while Griezmann looked uncomfortable in the background. Hiroshi further said that Rakuten agree with the philosophy of Barcelona and has been a sponsor of this great club, so such remarks are not allowed under any circumstances and they will ask for views with formal protest against the club. Reporting on this issue, Catalan news outlet RAC1 states that Antoine Griezmann and Ousmane Dembele have both spoken to Barcelona and admitted and regretted their mistake about the video. Griezmann has also spoken with Rakuten CEO Mikitani, while Dembele plans to do the same. Up next, news outlet eSports3 reports that Sergi Roberto is now closer to continuing at Barca than leaving. The player could be offered a new 2-year contract which includes a heavy reduction in salary. For the next news update, top-tier journalist Gabriel Sanz reports that Alejandro Balde will be Jordi Alba's backup in the next season. If Ronald Koeman indeed wants experience, Sergi Roberto or Serginho Dest could play in that position. Barca have given up on signing Jose Gaya due to the limited amount of finances available to spend. That's all for today's news roundup. Moving on to the transfer section, for the first one today, we have official confirmation that Barca and Leeds United have reached an agreement for the transfer of Junior Firpo for 15 million euros. Barca will retain 20% of any future sales of the player. For the next transfer update, Catalonia Radio reports that Barcelona have informed Sergi Roberto that offers for him will be studied as they look to lower their wage bill. If it's not possible to sell him in this summer, he could renew for 2 seasons but with a much lower salary. It's also reported by Sport that Barca have opened the door for Griezmann to leave the club in this summer. They believe that the Frenchman is the player who can yield the most money and that's necessary for Messi's contract renewal. In a similar report, journalist Matheu claims that Barca are waiting for the correct offer for Griezmann who can leave. Premier League clubs are very attentive. It remains to be seen what he and his family think, who still have a lot of affection for Madrid, and the return to Atletico is not yet being ruled out. On the other hand, British publication Daily Express reports that Barca will offer Antoine Griezmann to Chelsea in this summer. Moving on to the following transfer update, Spanish publication Sports reports that Pjanic would like a move to Juventus to be completed in this week. Ideally, he won't even start Barcelona's pre-season. However, top-tier transfer insider Fabrizio Romano claims that Juventus have not even started any talk to sign Miralem Pjanic. Barca offered Pjanic the chance to leave the club by mutual consent in the last few days, but he refused. That's all the news we could collect for you today. If you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon, select all and enable all the YouTube app notifications. We have always been overly impressed by your response to our videos. So in this episode, we have decided to set a target of 550 likes. Please Qlers, help us reach our target on this episode as well. Now that's all we have for today's episode. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Visca el Barça, Visca el Catalunya.